Baruch Shem Kevo Mad Uto Leolam Bayet. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our Yah, the Lord is one. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom, forever and ever. All praises to the Most High Yah.
If I should ever leave and wanna come home, please don't close the door on me.
Yes, Yah.
If I should go astray,
I know your love
take home someday.
If I
Should ever leave and wanna come home, please don't close the door on me.
If on the sixth day. We get up this morning seeking him first, the kingdom of the Most High Yah, and all his righteousness, knowing that all things shall be added unto us. Therefore we come seeking, knocking, and asking, because we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me the Most High Yah. Aren't you tired of the lies? Jeremiah said, for surely we have inherited our forefathers' lies. Come on now. Some of us need to stand at that crossroad and ask for the right way. Yes. Which way should we go and walk therein? I'm talking about asking for the ancient path. Come on and get up and go with me. Bless you, Prophet Keith Wilkins, and I'm praying for First Lady Jeanette, and everything is going well with her. Just want to send my love to her. Let her know I love her so much. Just been sending Raphael and praying for you guys, and just standing in prayer for a complete healing. So bless you, Prophet Keith Wilkins and First Lady Jeanette. I love you guys so much. I keep you lifted in prayer. Bless you, Queen Karen, this morning. Bless you, Queen Robbie, Apostle Timothy. Bless you, King. I'm just thankful for what the Most High Yah continues to do in our lives. So therefore, we're on a search for the truth. No matter what, we are on a search for the truth. Because for surely we have inherited our forefathers' lives. We don't even know how to operate in kingdom principles for kingdom living, because we threw out the word of the Most High Yah. And for him to say don't add to his word nor take away from his word, we just didn't study that thing out to know that there's missing books in the Bible. They done took the word of the Most High Yah out in order to continue to deceive us. Like I was saying on yesterday, the very elect would be deceived. That's the very elect. So therefore, I know we have been deceived in some things because we have inherited our forefathers' lies. Come on now. It's time for us to come on and walk in truth. Yeah. And the Ruach HaKodesh will lead and guide us into all truth. All we have to do is seek him. He said, if you seek me, you shall find me. When you seek me with your whole heart. Come on now. You can't just be skimming over some things and saying, oh, I guess I know this and maybe that is true or not. If you seek him, you will find him when you seek him with your whole heart. Yeah. Now, the Most High's word, he wrote it on your heart and on your mind. So he said the covenant that he made with you this time, because see, it's not a new covenant. It's the same covenant. It just seemed kind of renewed because he wrote it on the inside. He wrote it on your heart and on your mind. No longer on tablets of stone, but it's on tablets of flesh. Therefore, you will find truth when you seek the Most High Yah, and when you seek him with your whole heart. Yeah. Come on now. We got to begin to seek him like never before. We got to walk away from the dogmas and commandments and traditions and doctrines of men. You know, man will just take a doctrine, child, preach on that thing and make that thing truth. And it's not truth. It's a lie. So kingdom principles for kingdom living is always going to be our way out and to understanding. The Most High Yah said, through all your getting, get an understanding. So when we begin to understand that, Yahushua was said in that last teaching, I'm always about my Father's business. I'm always working. because my Father is always at work. So you better know in this pandemic, our Father is still working.
Yes.
Abba is working in our lives because all things work together for them who love the Most High Yah and that are called according to his purpose. So he's working it out. He's working it out. He's working it out no matter what you think. He's working it out and it's in your favor. Do you understand that? It's in your favor because the Most High Yah has chosen you.
Yes.
Many are called, but few are chosen. And he chose you for such a time as this. Oh, it's time to rise up. There's a famine in the land. There's a famine in the land. There is a famine in the land. And it's time for us to rise up and stand on the truth.
Yes.
This is all about the truth, y'all, because we have been told so many lies. This is all about the truth. So until we really want to accept that truth, because you know folks can bring you the truth. I know Prophet Keith Wilkins be bringing some serious truth when it comes to chasing our history. But we can sit here and pour out information all day long. All day long, I can give you the information. I can give you the principles. I can give you the tools that you need. But until you seek the Most High Yah for yourself, because it's about your relationship with him, that he will begin to speak to you. Because we got to begin to hear the word of the Most High Yah. You know, sometimes we sit here and we can sit here for an hour or two and be like, wow, that was a great word. But are you using wisdom with that great word? Are you taking that great word and applying it to your life? Because if you're not taking that great word and applying it to your life, it's basically falling on deaf ears.
My Lord.
This whole kingdom series, this kingdom message is to get you to change your mindset, get you to do something different, help you to make an application so you can come out of some things in your life that has been dysfunctional forever and begin to walk functional. Yes. Because we were taught in the church, you got to be saved. You know, you came on down and you accepted the Lord Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. You better know that's not his name. As your personal Savior. And then they said, okay, you're saved. So once you got saved, what were you saved from? See, the Torah teaches you're either functional or dysfunctional. Yeah. It's not about being saved. It's about walking out the word of the Most High Yah, applying his word to your life, line upon line, precept upon precept. We have to begin to make that application. Yes. And we are wasting our time and we are not taking this word and applying it to our lives. Why are we getting up? For what? Now, you know 5 a.m. prayer is usually on at 5 o'clock in the morning. Why are we getting up if we're not seeking him? Looking for an answer from the Most High Yah. Why are we getting up? It's like I tell my children sometimes now, I keep telling you the same thing over and over and over and over again. You should be getting it by now. You know, as parents, we be like, look now, you a grown adult. Like you a whole adult now. And you still can't get it? And so we have to realize sometimes even with our children, we didn't lay the correct tools because we didn't know ourselves. We were living the lies too. For surely we have inherited our forefathers' lies. So now we have to go back and do some redoing. We got to restore, renew, refresh, revive, relearn. We got to go do some redoing. We got to remember. I mean, our minds, we got to cast down vain imaginations that exalt itself against the Most High Yah and take those thoughts captive. Yes. I mean, we got to do a whole rediscovery. Because after this series, I forgot we're not going into rediscovering the kingdom. I mean, I'm thinking about applying the kingdom. Excuse me. We're not going there yet. We're going to go on into understanding the purpose and power of woman. Y'all want to miss that series now? It's starting. on the 4th of December. Ooh, is it this week we started? Oh, girl, I'm just all over the place. I guess I'm just excited about starting this. So not this Sabbath, but next Sabbath, we're starting this series on relationships, right? So straight out the gates, we coming for you, queens. Y'all don't want to miss it. We sure enough gonna blast it. We gonna, put it out there so you don't miss it. We coming for you, queens. Because some of us queens think we know it. Child, we don't know nothing. We got to walk in these principles of the Most High Yah. We got to apply the word and not our attitude. Because sometimes we just have that little attitude. And 85% of leadership is attitude. So we're going to start this series on understanding the purpose and power of the woman. Ugh. Y'all ready? Some of us say we all ready and stuff, but when we get there, we're going to be like this. Oh, Lord, I did that, and I do that, and I do that too. Yeah, you do that. And you did that, and you're still doing that. So the word is used for correction, right? Right, queens? So we're going to get some correcting. So we know how to deal with what the Most High's purpose was for the woman. I'm excited. I'm like ready to teach it today. I mean, I'm so ready to teach it. I'm just like this. Some of the things that I am learning on this search about relationships. Child, we were not taught about relationships. We just grew up. Like you just another age. Oh, she's 10 this year. She's 13. She's 15. She's 20. We just kind of just grew up. Relationships. Only time we seem to have a talk about relationships is when our relationships was in trouble. Mama, now let me tell you what this fool did now. When our relationships got in trouble, then we needed our mothers to kind of counsel, or we call our fathers to counsel us, and our father be like this. This is how my dad was, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Honey, as long as he ain't hitting you, it's all good. What? That's that old school philosophy. As long as he ain't putting his hands on you, you could work this out. I'd be like, Daddy, put Mama on the phone. I don't want to talk to you no more. And then that whole relationship thing, you begin to tell your mama be like this, you leave that fool tomorrow. Just come on home, baby. You ain't got to put up with that. That's when we got our relationship counseling, when the relationship was in trouble. See, we didn't know how to set up the relationship from the foundation. There has to be a foundation to the relationship. And I don't care what kind of relationship it is, whether it's friendship, sisterhood. Soul sister, y'all be being some soul sisters, but y'all ain't true to it. Whether what it is, you gotta have a foundation. And we didn't have that foundation. And we could be honest. When we came up in the time, when we came up in the 60s, Mama was really at home. In the 60s, when, I'm born in 64, I'm going to go and put it out there. 60 babies are the best. 64. And Mama was at home with us. But then, things changed. And Mama was out of the house. She was working. She had to do what she had to do. And we was just there. Shoot, we became Mama. You know what I'm saying? Because I had little siblings under me. So she was like, daycare. We don't need no daycare. You are the daycare provider. I said, what? Okay. So I got them skills and they still working today. So I'm thanking the Most High Yah for teaching us. We're going through this whole series on relationships. The purpose and power of the woman. And then we're going to understanding man. I said, now why they wouldn't say the purpose and power of man? You must have said because you don't understand man. So he said the title is Understanding Man. Because women, y'all think emotional. You say something to us, child, we're going to hold on to that thing forever. We ain't never letting it go. Because we think and everything filters through our emotions. And men are more logical thinkers. They kind of logical. Like you say, you kind of dumb. He look at himself like, logically, I know that's not true, so I'm going to let that go. And he don't think about it no more. Tell a woman she done. She going to tell you, you remember in 1973, You called me dumb. I ain't never been able to let that go. Man, y'all better realize, child, we process through our emotions. Y'all logically thinking, we looking at you like, this is not the time to be logical. I'm going to need you to feel this pain. And so, you know, we're emotional. And so that's how we process our stuff. And so we're going to learn how to really know the purpose and power of the woman. And we're going to start processing things through our emotions. Because one thing we know about emotions, they lie. You mad today, happy tomorrow, sad, glad, pissed off. I mean, all kind of stuff. You be like this. I did say some stuff, huh? Yeah, you did. You said a lot of stuff. You be like, oh, I was just having a day. I think that's why Monica back in the day came out with that song. Just one of them days that a girl goes through when I'm angry inside. Don't want to take it out on you. You know what I'm saying? It's the emotions, baby. It's those emotions. You gotta just like put it to the side. Be like, she's just crazy today. But don't call her crazy now. Now we're gonna have some problems. If you call me crazy, then we're gonna have some problems. You know, just let her have her one of them days. You know, we all just have, you know, emotional roller coaster. Yes. Who sang that song? Emotional roller coaster. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. Don't act like y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's India Aria, one of them girls, y'all. Emotional roller coaster. Yes, queen. So we gonna get ourselves together as queens. We gonna straighten up our crown. Ooh, I might have to do a lot of straightening. We gonna straighten up our crown and we gonna get some act right. We're going to walk in the dignified selves that we are. Because we are queens and we are decreeing things and we're watching what's coming out of our mouth. Y'all going to be watching what's coming out of y'all mouth. Y'all might have to put y'all little self on a fast. You know, tell folks, look, I'm on a tongue fast. I'm going to just keep my mouth closed and I'm not going to say anything to this series of the power, the purpose and power of the woman is over. Then I'm going to talk to y'all. I'm going to go on a fast during that time. Don't text me. Don't email me. Don't call me. Don't write. Don't ring the doorbell. Now, you know it's COVID. You ain't about to ring this doorbell anyway. We ain't going to talk for those days. We're going to get us a nice big notebook, right? And we're going to take a lot of notes, Queen Katina. We're going to take a lot of notes, Queen. And we're going to get this thing right. Because sometimes in relationships, you know, we always be blaming the kings. If he would have did this, and if he would have did that, and if he would have did that, and if he would have did that too, and if he wouldn't have said that way. Sometimes it's us, queens. Hey there, queens. Hey, girl, hey. Hey. Sometimes it's us, queens. Now, you know, every relationship that fell apart, it wasn't always him. It was you sometime too. You can't let stuff go. I'm going to get him trust and believe. Can't beat him with my fist, but I sure enough can beat him with this tongue. You know. Because, you know, we could say some things that you think you'd be like this, but you should have just got the knife and cut me. You know, we could say some things out our mouths, child, that will cut for real. And we know we cutting. For real. That used to be me. I'm going to go ahead and give my testimony. That used to be me, baby. I was the best cusser in the world. My husband would say some stuff to me, child, be like this. Let me make up some good cuss words for him right now. I had some good cuss words, child. Whew. Thank you, Most High, for deliverance, because I don't cuss like that no more. You have to really work on yourself. And so now is the time. Come on in here, Mr. Allison. Bless you, sir. Bless you and your family. Yeah, sometimes women, we say some stuff, child. I could be honest with mine. Y'all need to get honest with yourself, queens. Because some things y'all be saying be straight from your emotions. And when you say those things, you can't take them back. You can say Atashuva all day long. He looking at you like, you is crazy. You is crazy. You got the cray-cray going on. You be like, Atashuva, I was just, you know, just one of them days. You know, I'm going to have to play that song. When I'm angry inside, You know? I mean, we got to stop acting. Now, we get past these 50s, y'all. We ought to know how to act by now. Queen Karen, Queen Robbie, Queen Katina. I know you ain't in the 50, girl, but hey, you gonna get here one day, child. You might as well get it right now. I'm telling folks now, the Most High Yah is laying the foundation for relationships right now on 5 a.m. prayer. Because we have to know, oh, Queen Doreen is here. Hey, beautiful one. Girl, I'm talking about the purpose and power of the woman, child. We're going to teach it in 2 weeks. Y'all going to have to be ready. Won't be no technical difficulties. We're going to be here every day. You're going to take this whooping. Trust and believe. You're going to get it for real. Once I say, why I got to be a whooping? You know, women, sometimes no, I'm not doing that. And that either. And so we wonder why sometimes. We got to sit alone a little while longer. We got to let y'all be our husbands. We got to sit. Y'all be like, that's the wrong response. And I'm your husband. Now do what I say do. Obedience is better than sacrifice, queens and kings. Oh, kings, y'all not getting away. Y'all not getting away. Understanding the man, I can't wait till we get there. But first we're going to start with the woman. Then we're going to start with the man. Then we're going to start with the children. Because you know, we ain't lay that foundation, some of us, right, for our children. Because we didn't know no better. And so now that we know better, at least we can raise our grandchildren. We can take this Torah and we can take and train that baby from all the way up in the way the child is supposed to walk. Because we didn't get those instructions. Somebody took them away from us. They took our instruction manual. Said it had been done away with. Everything the Most High does, he does it with a purpose. So just know when he created us, first of all, we were created. We were fashioned. Woo, child shaped. Boom. So he took his time with us. He just kind of scooped Adam up. Get up, boy. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of scooped Adam up. Boom, there you go. Come on, Adam. But then when he began to make Eve, child, he had to put Adam to sleep. Because, see, Adam might have thought if he was awake and he would watch the Most High make a woman, you know, Adam might try to make a woman too. That's what y'all be trying to do sometime, Adam. You be trying to make a woman. You can't make no woman. She is fashioned by the Most High Yah. All queens are fashioned. Ooh, child, yes. So, we going there. We going there. We going to teach this thing on relationships. I'm so excited, so excited, so excited. So y'all be prayed up. Be praying for me. Be praying for yourself, child. You're going to be like this. I looked in the mirror and the enemy was me. For real. You know, sometimes I just be saying that. I looked in the mirror and the enemy was me. You're going to be like this. For real. For real, for real. So we're going to have to accept some things that, you know, we were not taught. And we're going to have to walk it out. And please don't turn a deaf ear. You know, sometimes you be like that. That ain't for me. That is not for me. And the Most High Yah be like, it's directly for you. I'm coming straight for you. Because some things you just don't know. And so we as queens, if we know better, we would know a king when a king is coming, honey. We will know. We would really know. Good morning, King Stefan. We would really know. Because the purpose and power of a woman, we have to go back to the manufacturer, the one that made us. And see, instead of us functioning, we're malfunctioning. We really are. And instead of us functioning in this world, we're malfunctioning. And so we don't want to malfunction no more. We don't want to walk dysfunctional. We don't want to have our own mind. We want to have the mind of Mashiach. And if we have the mind of Mashiach, then we're going to be doing things like we're supposed to. Now, I'm not saying we're perfect, but I don't cuss folks out no more. See? In that area, I am perfect. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made in the Most High Yah, which means we can do all things through Mashiach who strengthens us. Greater is he, come on, queens, that is in you than he that was ever in this world. Come on, kings. Greater is he. You know, sometimes you just gotta, Bite your tongue. I would tell people, oh, Lord, that's another tongue piercing. No, it ain't got no tongue piercing. I have to bite my tongue so hard, be like, ooh, child, don't say that. You can't take that back. You can't take it back. Words cannot be taken back. You can teshuva all day long. But we supposed to forgive our brothers 70 times 7, though, right? Forgiveness. We are supposed to forgive. Yeah, Are we forgiving like we supposed to? No, we not. Child, some things cut us so deep, you be like this, forget that. Child, no. And you knew better? You knew exactly what you was doing. So, we got to walk this thing out in relationships, and then we'll know how to deal with one another. Because the first set of commandments is about us, our relationship with the Most High Yah. And right now we in that second half. It's our relationship with one another. Don't be gleaning the field to the edge. Leave some for the poor. We have our own, food bank. If we would have did the right things. We always being greedy, having everything to ourselves. We don't want to bless nobody. We don't want to sow into nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here. Some folks are going through some serious stuff right now in this pandemic. And we have to know we need to give. Give. The Most High said it's better to give than receive. And we ain't learned how to give yet. We think we giving. We give and we want it back. Remember that? I got you the other day. I'm going to need you to send that to me, please. Yeah, thank you. No, a bit more. What you going to do with $10? Seriously. We need to start blessing folks. I'm serious. What are you going to do seriously? We need to start blessing folks. We have not learned how to do that. So, give and it shall be given to you. Great measures, pressed down, shaken together, runneth over. The Most High Yah will give into your bosom. But your hand like this, so you can't get nothing. Ain't nothing getting in here. You don't get nothing like this. You get everything like this. You got to be able to give, kings and queens. You got to be able to give. Now, give to the right people, y'all. Don't be giving to folks that's using you and draining you and killing you and you still giving. Now, we're going to have some common sense with this giving. Yeah, the Most High will not have you to be a fool. First of all, he said, I will not have you to be made ashamed. So we better walk in these principles, all of them. They're not like a bag of trail mix. You don't get to choose which principle you're going to use today. Ooh. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I walk in this principle today. No, you got to walk in all the principles. Walk in his word from Genesis to Revelation. You know the little Bible that you have? You know the Bible that you have? Because the Bible should never be separated. That little page in the middle of the Bible that separates it, New Testament, Old Testament. When you get to that little page that say New Testament, rip that page out. It is one continuous word. Yahushua said, I come in the volume of the book. He said, I'm now in the New Testament. I'm a quote a couple of the Old Testament scriptures, but I come to the New Testament believers. New Testament believers. I got a problem with that. So do we have Old Testament believers and New Testament believers and what? So when you get to that little page, rip it out. And so we can walk in the entire word. Now y'all do know some books have been removed from the Bible. So when trying to read the entire Bible, you're going to want to get the Apocrypha. Okay? You're going to want to read that. That's your missing books in the Bible. That's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to read the book of Enoch. Because some things in Enoch will blow your mind. You'll be like this, there were giants back in the day. They told us there was no giants. Oh, there were some giants back in the day. Yeah, it was. Read the book of Enoch. And then the Cepher, C-E-P-H-E-R. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The cipher. Yeah, we need to get in these books and we need to read. I mean, our ancestors was getting their eyes burnt out from trying to read. And here we are, got all this information. We are right now in a time of information. Anything you want to know, Google. And not saying Google is always got everything right, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to do that thing by the Holy Spirit. I found that out last night. We was playing this game about what will folks say on Google when they doing a Google search, right? I wasn't using no spirit. I was using all me, and I was coming up with some wrong answers. That game was like, what? What? Don't want to offend nobody, but we was like this. That's for them other people. We got to think like the other people. Because we don't think like this. So anyway, it's too much information for us out there to remain ignorant. And ignorance is not a bad thing. It means you just don't know. Mm-hmm. So the Most High Yah said, my people are destroyed from lack of knowledge. And what is knowledge? Knowledge is information. You got all this information, but you're not searching it out for yourself. So we have to get to the point where we search it out. Number one thing that 5 a.m. prayer is teaching right now is that the Bible is not a religious book. It's not about religion. Yahushua did not come to make us Baptists and Methodists and Catholics and non-denominational and I'm just doing my own thing church. You know, they got so many names now. He did not come to bring us into religion. He came to restore and resurrect the kingdom on the inside of us. So we can walk as the king and queens that we were predestined to walk like. We're kings and queens. We're not members. Stop saying you a member of so-and-so Baptist church. You is not a member. You are a citizen in the kingdom of the Most High Yah. See, members, child, they have to do certain things. And they ain't got no rights or privileges, child, but they weighing themselves out, child. Pastor committee, I'm on the usher board, I'm at the doorkeeper, I'm on the prayer wall. Child, stop. Doing all them good things for the wrong reason, child. And all you need to be doing is seeking the kingdom and walking as the kings and queens that you are, because he gave us dominion in Genesis chapter 1.
Yes.
He gave us dominion. And we out here talking about, I want to be a member or something. Child, no. Even a membership of a gym, you got to do something. Work out. Pay your dues. You got to pay them to work out. I'm like, well, I got to pay you to work me out. No. I'm about to get that mirror, y'all. About to work myself out. Come on, Dr. J. Whoa, whoa, whoa. About to work myself out. I can't wait. That's what I want. I'm getting it. All right, y'all. So we're going to exercise our faith. Talk about working out. Exercise your faith. You know what faith is, right? It's obedience. So why don't you put your obedience in practice? Exercise your obedience. Every time you think you want to do something that's what you want to do, you better walk in obedience to the Most High Yah's word. Exercise your faith. Whew. All right, Most High. Yeah, Dr. J, that's all I got for you this morning. Exercise your faith. Okay. That's strong. That's not small. Because that's going to take one of the fruits of the Spirit, some self-control. Exercise your faith. Exercise self-control today. Most High, please don't tell us to exercise self-control. That means the enemy going to come with everything he got just to see, can you exercise your self-control? That's your assignment today. Exercise self-control. Can you control yourself? I know y'all got some leftovers. Can you control yourself? Did y'all overeat on yesterday, even though we don't celebrate that pagan day?
No.
I know some of y'all was acting crazy. Exercise your faith. For real. That's what we're going to do today. Come on, Queen Robbie. Girl, I'm in it with you. One can chase 1,000, but two can put 10,000 to fly. We going to touch and agree, child. We going to decree this thing. Whoop! Exercise your obedience. Ooh. All right now. All right. We're going to exercise our obedience, Queen Doreen. Yes, we are. I'm thankful to the Most High Yah. He will test you, won't he? He told them children of Israel, I don't know why they act like they didn't understand. I brought you out here in this wilderness to test you.
Oh, Father.
To prove. To see if you would obey my commandments, yea or nay. Now, sometimes the Most High Yah done took you out into your own little wilderness, and he's calling for your obedience. I'm trying to see, Queen Robbie. Are you going to obey my commandments, Jay or nay? Queen Karen, Queen Doreen, Queen Katina, King Reynard, and King Stefan, and Apostle Timothy, and Prophet Keith Wilkins, and First Lady Jeanette. Sometimes he take us out into the wilderness, and y'all don't even know y'all in the wilderness. Y'all just be thinking like, what is going on in my life? After another, one thing after another, after another, after another. What you doing? Are you exercising your obedience? Ooh, sound like you're murmuring and complaining. He told the children of Israel, don't murmur and complain. The Most High, he does not like it when we murmur and complain. And we don't realize when we call somebody up like, I'm just going through this and I'm going through that and I'm going. The Most High Yah is like, stop murmuring and complaining. For I leave you in the wilderness to die. Oh no, don't want to die in the wilderness. Thank you. I will not murmur and complain anymore. Because you know we still being blessed in this pandemic. I mean, I'm seeing folks in line at food banks. They had a lot, like people was in line for 12 hours to get a box of food. And here we are talking about where the brown and serve rolls at Walmart. They ain't got no brown and serve rolls. People waiting for 12 hours for a box of food. You mad because they got a brown and serve rolls. Y'all better stop murmuring and complaining. Y'all better stop murmuring and complaining. Because your light's still on. Your lights are still on. You still eating. And y'all out here talking about where the cranberry sauce at. They must have ran out there buying up paper towels and tissue again like a fool.
Oh, Father.
Y'all better stop it. Most High Yah's like, keep murmuring and complaining. Keep murmuring and complaining. And I'm going to leave you out here in your little wilderness to die. I'm going with Joshua and Caleb. Y'all can stay out there if y'all want to. Y'all can stay out there in that wilderness if you want to. I don't see no giants in this pandemic. And if it is, we can take them, y'all. If y'all be for me, then who could be against me? Y'all. I'm going to send Michael to war and stuff. I'm going to send Raphael for the healing. Uriel going to light it up, and Gabriel going to bring that message. I'm going with Joshua and Caleb. This a Joshua generation. We done crossed over. Now, I like them little t-shirts they selling now. We ain't our ancestors. Try it if you want to. We is not our ancestors. Shoot, we will rise up. Yes. So, I'm thanking him. What you say, Queen Doreen? Girl, I went regular grocery shopping last week. Them people acting crazy over Thanksgiving dinner. Girl, you know they crazy. Crazy. I don't even go in the stores no more, Doreen. It's called Amazon Fresh. Walmart delivered to the door now. If you live in Colorado, King Supers too. They just
terrible
substitute your stuff, though, child. I didn't ask for your butter. I said Atlanta Lakes. So, we just got to be thankful and grateful for the Most High every single day. Somebody died today, y'all. Somebody died today. Somebody died yesterday. Somebody died the day before yesterday. Somebody is going to die tomorrow. Somebody's going to keep dying every single day. And if you are in Colorado, please use wisdom. There are no more hospital beds in Colorado. If you get sick, Governor Polis, our governor right here in Colorado, have passed a law. He passed a law that says if the hospital is full and you show up sick, that the doctors and nurses have permission by this law to tell you there is no room. There is no room. And you're going to have to go home and figure it out. We got to be wise, y'all. This is no time to be foolish. And I mean, that's for anything. You could be having a stroke, heart attack, whatever. They're going to be like, sorry, there is no room. So this thing is past serious. People are dying. So stop your murmuring and complaining. In all seriousness, guys, people are hungry. People are homeless. People are losing their jobs. And there seems to be no relief. But the Most High is in control. You better know it. You better know it. You better know it. The Most High is in control. So for the children of Israel, when we did Passover, we put that blood on the doorpost. That blood is still on that doorpost. And we already know we're covered. And we ain't got to plead over and over again. We just did it once. Don't y'all know the blood was only applied once? So a lot of times when we doing these things and we're praying and we're pleading the blood, the blood, the blood, you're making the blood profane. You're making the blood common. You're making like the blood didn't mean nothing. The blood was only applied once. And we really need to get that. The blood was not applied over and over and over and over and over again on your first Sunday, Communion Sunday. First of all, you're on the wrong day. That's a pagan sun god worship that you're worshiping. And then you're taking communion every Sunday.
Oh, God.
Or the first Sunday with your white dress on.
Uh-oh.
With your heaven playing.
Uh-oh.
You ain't escaping. You ain't going nowhere. There is not going to be no rapture. We're going to all be right here together, ruling and reigning. But you better know the blood was only applied once. Thank you, Most High Yah, for understanding. Thank you for bringing us out of darkness into your marvelous light. Ooh, I once was blind, but now I see. Thank you. Kingdom principles for kingdom living. Okay, kings and queens, don't act like y'all don't know. What's your exercise for today? Self-control. You can't even make a face. Because you know sometimes you be thinking you practice self-control and somebody say something to do something, you be like this. And you be like, what? I didn't say nothing. What's the problem? It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. They made a song about that, yeah. It's written all over your face. You ain't got to say a word. That's not self-control. You got to control all the emotions, the expressions that you would want to make on your face that would get on your nerve today. You're going to be just like this. How are you today? Wonderful. It's going to be a great day. And then guess what? Then at sundown, you're going into Sabbath. So you can't be no fire on the Sabbath anyway. So you might as well practice your self-control now. You know, one of those principles say there will be no fire on the Sabbath. And them Ish folks, they took that literally like, we can't cook nothing, we can't make a fire, we can't do it. That is not what that means. Fire means you cannot be arguing on the Sabbath. When that sun sets on Sabbath, you cannot have no fights, no arguments. You're supposed to be entering into his rest. So there will be no fire on the Sabbath. But wait till day one. No, I'm playing. Folks be like this. I can't fight you right now because I'm in the Sabbath. But you wait till day one. I got some stuff to say that I'm saving for Sunday. Yes, you cannot. No fire on the Sabbath. And you know, sometimes folks try to start a fire with you on the Sabbath. You be like this. What time is it? Look, I be counting my Sabbath anger like this. Oh, the sun ain't set yet. I'm going to get with you. The sun ain't set yet. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. The sun has not set yet. Now, this what I got to say. But no, we're going to practice exercising our faith with one of the fruits of the Spirit called self-control. Man, can you control yourself?
No.
I ain't think so. I can't either. There's no such word as can't. You know, we teach our children that. There is no such word as can't. Oh, wretched woman am I. You know, we want to roll with them kind of scriptures when we just ratchet, right? I mean, yeah, wretched, whatever the word is. Okay, I almost got Megan up in here. Okay, you know, self-control. We just want to go to Paul's word. Oh, wretched man am I. I'm just wretched. That ain't no excuse to be ugly. That is no excuse to be ugly.
I'm a wretch.
Well, we used to sing that song that say, "A wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found."
Well, now I see.
So we got to practice some self-control. In every area of our lives, we need to be practicing self-control. Whew. Starts with the head and trickle down. That's what they told me, child. Dr. J needs some self-control, baby. Because, child, she could have one of them days when I'm angry inside. Don't want to take it out on you. Yeah, child. Dr. J needs some self-control. Glory to his name, glory to his name. And you better not try to use this against me, because that's what my kids do. You know, I be like, I'm sorry. Aren't you supposed to be practicing self-control? Are you like the self-control police? I got the self-police po-po everywhere. And then you get mad as a teacher, right? When your students start telling you, 70 times 7. You shouldn't be saying those things. Well, you know that teaching said,
Ooh, child.
are you turning the teaching on me? No, I'm a student. I'm telling you I learned something. And maybe you need to be retrained yourself, Miss Teacher. Yes! Get mad! No, kingdom principles for kingdom living don't say you could just do that. And Dr. J turned around and said, you better give honor where honor is due. That's in the word.
Ooh.
I'm worthy of double honor as a matter of fact. Most I'm like, you better stop it. Stop that. Child, these kids be trying to remind me, child, who I am. I be like, I know what I taught. And thank you, Miss Student. And Mr. Student. Thank you. Yeah, because you ain't acting like what you taught, child. We just got off. You acting crazy. Acting. I mean, son, love you, love you, love you. Bye now. What you say? You be like, didn't you just get on prayer? I mean, you just got on prayer. I mean, you just got on prayer. Queen Doreen, baby, we gonna get this thing together. We gonna get it together. One can chase 1,000, Queen, but two can put 10,000 to flight. Child, I'm gonna need you, girl. Pray for me, girl. I'm praying for you. We gonna exercise our faith today. Self-control. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna sleep all day today. We off anyway, child. I'll be exercising my faith in my sleep. I won't have to talk to nobody, text nobody, email nobody. I'll just be asleep, child. Most of y'all said no. Just for that, you gonna be awake all day.
Oh wow.
You're going to be up all day. You're going to try to go to sleep. Exercise your faith. Self-control. And stop thinking that you the Most High. You are not Yah.
What?
You are not Yah.
Okay.
Your thoughts are not his thoughts, child. As high as the heaven is high, it's higher than yours. And you be, this is what I think. Ain't about what you think. But it's how I feel. Ain't about how you feel. It's called self-control. Oh, I can't feel or think. No, take them thoughts into captivity, crazy.
Uh-oh.
Whew. All right, let's get this kingdom teaching now. Now that we, the Most High done put us on blast. You know, the one thing I like about the Torah, he is always giving you something to do. So don't be talking about you don't know how to do something. How do I do, like, be quiet? It's called self-control. One of the fruits of the Spirit. So, yes, we can do it. And we're going to do it together. Hallelujah. We're going to do it together. Grand Rising. Lisa, Queen, bless you. Love you, sister. Love you. Pray all is well in your house, honey. Bless you. And everyone, keep First Lady Jeanette lifted, and Prophet Keith Wilkins. We know she had surgery the other day, and so we're praying and sending Raphael for a speedy recovery. I love them so much. Bless Prophet Keith Wilkins and First Lady Jeanette. Let's keep them lifted in prayer. Come on in here, Queen Adrian. Love you, girl. So yeah, keep them lifted in prayer, and we're going to go on into this kingdom teaching. Now that, Queen Lisa and Queen Adrian, y'all came in kind of late. Y'all got to get the assignment. We don't want you to be left out of this awesome assignment that we're going to do today. Today, Queen Adrian and Queen Lisa, we're walking and exercise your faith, which means obedience. And so one of the fruits of the Spirit is self-control. So you're going to walk out self-control all day, queens, okay? All right. We don't want you to miss out. We don't want to be doing nothing you're not doing. All right, now, exercise your faith. That's right. Faith in Hebrew means obedience. So now that we got everybody on one accord, we can't be leaving nobody out. Now, one thing about it, we're a community. We do everything together. You ain't never late for the tour, baby. You ain't never late for instructions, because the Most High Yah is always giving us instructions. Oh, King Robert, exercise your faith, King. We gonna need all that. Okay. Whew. Yes. Look at Queen Doreen, Bocato cousin. Watch the early live. It's hilarious. So Queen Doreen, he like, go back, child. It's hilarious. Yeah, Queen, you gonna want, y'all do always go back and listen, but I want to hold you accountable at the end just in case you didn't get this part. So you got your assignment. Exercise your faith. We're gonna walk in the fruit of the Spirit, self-control. And most I said, who said it was for the day? Wait a minute. Hold up. What? Oh, you're going to walk in self-control until I say stop.
What?
Huh? I thought it was just for the day. You said that, Dr. J. I didn't. I'm going to need you to follow the Holy Spirit. That's called obedience. You're in a self-control assignment until I say stop. Ooh. We could do it, right? We could do it, right? That's the person at the grocery store. That's the person you call to get your food from. And sometime they late and they done messed up your order and you going off.
Oh, Lord.
That's the people in the neighborhood because they don't wear a mask. You got to stop calling them. They got to be Trump supporters.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm riding down your street. I'm about to come on your front porch and ring your doorbell. This for everybody. Your self-control is straight across the board. Now let Starbucks mess up that coffee. You just gonna be like, everyone makes mistakes.
Oh, Father.
It's okay that I waited here a solid hour, but I got to meditate on the word. Instead of y'all, using your time wisely, if you gotta wait, you might as well meditate on the word day and night. Right. Child, when you practicing self-control, you're going to get closer and closer to the Most High Yah. Because
Oh.
maybe you'll study your word instead of being mad. You can't wait to tell somebody off.
Ooh.
That's what you're not going to do.
Huh?
We're done with that.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Look at Queen Adrian. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. I thought it was for one day, Queen Adrian. You know, I was cool. I was like, I could do this today.
Oh.
Tomorrow,
Huh?
and the next day,
Huh?
and the next day,
Huh?
until I say stop.
Oh.
Y'all always be screaming y'all want the principles. I want to know what to do. I want to know how to live my life.
Oh, Father.
I practice some self-control.
Huh?
So now we're going to learn. Yeah, you're going to have to put your faith into practice. Exercise your faith. I always want to ask questions like, I don't want to be left behind. I want to know everything. I want to walk in all the truth. Well, start with the truth about yourself.
Ooh. Oh, Father.
How about you do that? Start with the truth about yourself. You know you got that kind of mouth. You be like, I've been waiting to get you, Karen.
Oh, Father.
You know we call them folks Karens out there. Not you, Queen Karen. You know I love you, girl. You know we got them Karens out there that be trying to roll up on us and say something, and you be like, ooh, child. You better be glad I'm practicing self-control right now.
Oh.
We need it. We need it in our lives. I'm serious. Look at Queen Adrian. We can do this. Emphasis added by Dr. J. We can do this. It's like a question. We can do this. Huh? Yeah, we can do it.
Mm.
Until the Most High Yah say stop.
Oh, Father.
Lisa, Queen Lisa, I don't want this exercise. Can you give us another one? See, I'm always learning, but never coming into truth about yourself.
Oh, Father.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, about yourself. Ooh, Queen Adrian. I think I'm just going to shut down. I'm on a fast from the internet, from a text message, an email, a phone call. I'm just going to be on a fast. The Most High said, no, you're not. You're going to engage with everybody that you normally engage with, and you're going to practice self-control.
Oh.
Uh-huh. You're going to practice self-control. That is your assignment. Because you've been out of control. Why you got to blast me like that? I mean, we can't take this offline. Me and you, you know, you got to always correct me in front of everybody. Well, that's the problem. Wasn't no correction going on in the church.
Ooh.
So the blind was leading the blind.
Oh, Father.
So they need to know, yeah, your mouth sometimes, you crazy. Most of you just gonna be crazy. Your mouth sometimes. Your mouth sometimes. So, all right, kings and queens,
Woo.
y'all with me?
Uh-huh.
And y'all better tell the truth. We're going to do a check-in. It's going to be called a wellness check. How'd you do today, Queen Adrian? Well, I went to the store, child, and that pharmacist just got on my nerve. I'm sorry, I lost it. Come on, Queen Lisa. Help me, Father. Karen strike a nerve. Then I get her and I wait for the color to change and walk off. Father, help. Girl, we in this together. Karen be getting on my nerve too. I got about 10 of them that live on my block. I think the Most High put me in this community to practice self-control. Because every time I see Karen, I be like, there go Karen. You already know what she got to say. And the Most High Yah's like, Karen ain't even said nothing to you. Well, she walking down the street without a mask on. That's bothering me. But you're in your yard. She's down the street. Yes, and she should not be out here without a mask. What are you, Dr. J, the mask popo?
Yep.
Yes, child, I am the mask. You know how they have the neighborhood watch? I got the mask watch. I'm watching for the mask. Where your mask at, Karen? That be ticking me off. I'm serious. I be like, and then she be trying to talk to me without a mask. I be like, are you serious right now? Do you see my daycare kids are masked up? If I don't let my babies talk to me without a mask, you can't talk to me without no mask, Karen. And want to talk for a long time. And you know, Karen be getting close. I'm like, why they gotta get so close in your face? Back up, Karen. 6 feet. Social distancing. Back up.
Back.
They want to talk to you just like this. And the more you back up, the more they keep coming. You be like this, oh my Lord, they coming. Man, they like to talk to you like this. We be like this. What the world? Why are you so close on me? Whew, I could hear you, Karen. Come on, Queen Katina. You know I'm telling the truth. You be like, Karen be tripping. You better back up. I'm asking you a question, but you ain't got to come all the way in here, though. You in here. You in here. Yes. Okay. So we're practicing self-control.
Fuck.
That means you're going to have to deal with the Karens in your life.
Oh, fuck.
Shelter in place. All you got to do is stay in the house.
Okay.
I'm going to see Karen in a few minutes at Starbucks, child. Oh, my goodness. Huh. And then Karen be liking to do some crazy stuff, you know, and say crazy things. Your hair was like blonde yesterday.
Oh, Father.
Karen, did you really just say my hair was blonde yesterday? And it was so long. It's like, can I touch it? Touch my hair if you want to. What is it about? Why you want to touch my hair? Y'all know I'm telling the truth? Child, no. I'm so happy about this social distance. I'll be like, Karen, back up. You're not 6 feet. Back up. And when this is over, Karen, we're going to still practice 6 feet. You stay on over there now. Stay on over there. Stay on over there. All right. Doreen, you already know, girl. We already got that, too. We be on you in 2 seconds. What you say, Karen? My name is not Karen. It's Jennifer. What you say, Karen? Whew. Self-control. I love you, Most High. He said, yeah, because in this pandemic, some of y'all want to get out of control. Because it's frustrating right now. We're going through some frustrating times. Don't try to act like we're not. It is frustrating.
Yes.
Like it seems like everything is being attacked. Our finances, our relationships. You can't see nobody no more. I'm kind of glad about that part. Hey. It's frustrating. Like my little nieces and nephews, they came up here from Houston. I was like, okay, and what about it? Auntie Jeanette, you really not going to let us come to your house? Nope. Now you can come and sit in my driveway. And I will come outside and talk to you all day long. And that's what I did. Folks was like, they flew here from Houston. Who told them to? I didn't tell them to fly here from Houston. Girl, you could not let them kids in the house. No. They flew here from Houston. That means they went through that big old airport in Houston. They sat by all them Karens on the plane. Because you know Karen don't wash her hands. And then they went through the whole Denver airport, DIA. And then they got on the plane with some more people. Child, no, they can't come up in here. That's what we not going to do. So, yes, they drove an hour to see me. Because my little niece is living in Colorado Springs. They drove an hour to see me. I went on outside with my little mask on, talked to them outside. 32 degrees. Talking to them from the car. Oh, by the way, do y'all want something to eat? Hold on, I'll be right back. Made them some plates. I gave away dishes. You understand me? You can have it. Gone. You ain't coming up in here. So, we got to be wise. We got to be wise. We got to use wisdom. And so, yeah. Y'all ready now? Now that you got your instruction for the day? Folks is like this. I ain't hear nothing. I'm going to say this. If you're listening to this recording,
No.
you're being held accountable. So you can't say you didn't hear it.
Huh?
So if you be like, oh, that was live for them this morning. No, it's live for you right now, whatever time it is.
Huh?
You're included.
Oh.
So exercise your faith. Self-control. No murmuring and no complaining. Because like I said, the Most High Yah might have you in your own little wilderness to see if you're going to murmur and complain. You mean to tell me, I ain't saying that, Most High. Okay. I was about to say, you mean to tell me I got to have self-control and I can't murmur or complain? Now, I can do the self-control part, but can I like murmur and complain a little bit? No. You're going to do self-control without murmuring and complaining. Ooh. Okay, then.
My Lord.
All right. You is funny, Queen Doreen. You are funny, girl. You killing me this morning. Thank you. Because we're going to need to laugh to keep from crying.
Uh-huh.
Be like this. How you doing, Dr. J, with your self-control? I'm trying. I'm going to do very well. Hasatan said, let's see.
Uh-oh.
Hasatan right now saying, no, Most High, you always be covering Dr. J. You know what I'm saying? Take the hedge down.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Huh?
You're giving Hasatan permission?
Huh?
Yeah, for all y'all.
Oh, Father, no. Oh, Father, no.
Oh, the Torah is written on your heart and on your mind. Don't get scared. I didn't give you a spirit of fear. Don't take the hedge down, though, Most High.
Oh, Lord.
God, I need the hedge in this now. You gonna take the hedge too?
Oh, child, no.
Hedge coming down.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't take the hedge.
Uh-uh.
Oh, no. 5 a.m. prayer is faithful to you, Most High, Yah. And you got that big old hedge around 5 a.m. prayer. I'm asking for permission and their self-control. Because that's the fruit of the Spirit. I'm going to see if they're going to deny you.
Oh, Father.
I'm going to see if they go murmur and complain. I can help you, Most High, with this practice. That's what Hasatan is saying. I can help you take the hedge down. I'll make sure they going to practice some self-control. Leave up the hedge. Hedge coming down. Hedge is coming down, baby. Yep. Here we go.
No.
And we in this until he say it's over.
No.
Just today?
Yeah.
No. We're doing self-control until I say stop. Ooh, Most High. I come lifting up everyone on Facebook Live this morning. The ones that are listening live and the ones that will listen later.
Oh, Lord.
Shema, Israel. Hear, listen, and obey. That's all you need to give him, Dr. J, is the Shema. Shema, Israel. And I will forever give you all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise. And it's in the mighty, mighty name of Yahushua I pray. All praises to the Most High Yah. Shema, Israel.
Oh, Lord.
Hear, listen, and obey. That's your instruction. The word says if 2 or 3 gather together in his name, that he would be in the midst. The word says if 2 touch and agree on anything, it shall be done. And I know I can't do nothing this morning without this word being established through the law, the prophets, and the writings. So the method style of study, it is a process of studying the word of Ahaya, Asha, Ahaya, which is I am that I am in Hebrew, the great I am, the Yah of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And we seek his guidance and living a kingdom lifestyle. The Torah is the Most High Yah's teachings and instructions and 613 principles is where the Creator speaks, mother. And then we search the witnesses through the books of the prophets, the Nevi'im, and the books of the writings, the Ketuvim. Collectively, the Torah, the Nevi'im, and the Ketuvim are identified as the Tanakh, which is the Old Testament's proper title. And it's the only word that Yahushua studied and referenced throughout the New Testament. Genesis chapter 10, verse 5. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their land, everyone after his tongue, after his family, in their nation. Ooh. Today we look to the word nation. Hebrews number 1471. Gori, nation, people, usually of Hebrew people. I know that's right. Of descendants of Abraham, of Israel. So when he was talking to the nations, he was talking to us. Okay. The Torah testifies. Exodus chapter 19, verse 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. The prophets proclaim. Isaiah chapter 2, verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountains of the Most High's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all the nations shall flow unto it. The writings bear witness. Psalms chapter 66, verse 7. He ruleth by his power forever. His eyes behold the nations. Let not the rebellious exhort themselves. Selah. We have completed the method style of study this morning, reviewing nation. First, we recognize the standard set in the Torah in 613 principles. Then we search the witnesses in the books of the prophets, the Nevi'im, and the books of the writings, the Ketuvim. Collectively, the Torah, the Nevi'im, and the Ketuvim are identified as the Tanakh, which is the Old Testament's proper title. And it's the only book that Yahushua studied in reference throughout the New Testament. Psalms. 5 a.m. prayer. The Most High Yah has made us a royal priesthood and a holy nation. And it is time that we start walking in that authority. That's going to take some self-control. Psalms chapter 83, verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Say that again. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. That right there, y'all. Y'all know our identity has been taken, right? It's right here in the word. They said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be unto you, 5 a.m. prayer community. The Most High Yah is returning us to his original plan that he established from the very beginning as his children. In order for him to come with the original plan, we're going to have some self-control. We're going to have to come out of self. This is good. He's given us an exercise of self-control continuously as we start our relationship series.
Oh, wow.
You're going to have to know how to deal with each other. And that's going to take some self-control.
My Lord.
So now, are you ready for the word of Yah? Oh, this is good already. The father of Abraham, the father of Isaac, the father of Jacob. Are you ready for the word of Yah? The father of Abraham, the father of Isaac, the father of Jacob. This morning we are coming out of the Constitution. Exodus chapter 20 in its entirety. Again, this morning we are coming out of the book of Exodus. Exodus chapter 20 in its entirety, and it reads, And Yah spake all these words, saying, I am the Most High, thou Yah, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Most High Yah, am a jealous Yah, visiting the iniquities upon the children, visiting the iniquities of the father upon the children unto the third and fourth generations of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Most High, thou Yah, in vain, for the Most High will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. You better remember my Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is a Sabbath of the Most High, thou Yah. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thou son, nor thou daughter, thou manservant, nor thou maidservant, nor thou cattle, nor thou stranger that is within thou gates. For in 6 days Yah made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and he rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Most High blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thou father and thou mother, that thou days may be long upon the land which the Most High thou Yah giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thou neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightning and the noise of the shofar and the mountain smoking. And when they saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said, Hey, Moses, speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not Yah speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for Yah is come to prove you 5 a.m. prayer, your self-control exercise, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off and said, Moses, you go on into that thick, dark cloud, thick darkness where Yah was. And the Most High said to Moses, I already know what 5 a.m. prayer is saying, but I need you to say this. Thus shalt thou say unto 5 a.m. prayer, ye have seen that it was Yah that spoke with you from heaven. Ye shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall you make with yourself gods of gold. An altar thou shalt make unto me, and shall sacrifice thereon thou burnt offering, thou peace offering, thou sheep and thou oxen, and all the places where I record my name. I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone. For if thou lift up thy tools upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto my altar, that thou nakedness be not discovered thereon. What? May the Most High Yah add a blessing to the reading and hearing of his most holy word. The power to change our life. What you say, Most High? That's going to take some self-control, Dr. J. The power to change our life. Being saints also means that we are equipped and empowered to live in victory and exercise our dominion authority right now in our everyday lives. You got the authority and the empowerment to use self-control in your life. We don't have to wait until we die or until Yahushua returns to start enjoying our kingdom benefits. That means we can take charge of our situation. What you say? That means we can take charge of our situation. It means we don't have to just scrape by from day to day, barely making ends meet and desperately hanging on by our fingernails until the weekend or our next paycheck. We have kingdom authority, and the Most High wants us to use it. You better use some self-control. He wants to bless us and bring us into the full potential he planted in us. He waits for us to avail ourselves in faith of all that he has made available to us. The choice is ours. What you say? The choice is ours. It is a matter of grooming our kingdom mentality, of learning to think, talk, and act like the royalty we are, rather than like the galley slaves that Hasatan has told us we are. Unfortunately, this is not a natural mindset for us. It's going to take some self-control. Unfortunately, this is not a natural mindset for us. And most believers have trouble making the change. So many look at their daily struggles with an attitude of despair or resignation, assuming that their circumstances will never improve and they should simply try to make the best of it. They look at their mortgage or their water bill, then look at their empty wallet and ask, how am I going to pay this? Every day is filled with the worry and stress over making ends meet. Every day is filled with worry and stress over making ends meet. Is that any way for a king or queen to think? What you say? Is that any way for a king or queen to think? What kind of king complains or worries about paying his bills. I dare you to murmur and complain. It is all a matter of mentality. What did you say? What kind of king or queen complains or worries about paying his or her bills? It's all about a matter of mentality. Kingdom mentality says, bring on the problems. Take down the hedge and I'm going to walk in self-control because I'm a queen and I will decree this thing. Kingdom mentality says, bring on the problems. Let's have those challenges. I was born for this. Let's have those challenges. Challenge me to have some self-control. And I will respond, I was born for this. This is just my kind of situation. What you say? This is just my kind of situation. Yahushua and I are ready for anything. All right now. I could do all things through Mashiach who strengthens me. Come on. Bring it on. In a very real sense, kingdom mentality is a warrior mentality. When necessary, kings go to war to defend their domain. I'm going to need you to say that again, Holy Spirit. When necessary, kings go to war to defend their domain. They are willing to fight to the death in order to preserve their kingdom or to repel an attacker. What you say? Kingship is all about protection. Exercising authority. I need you to exercise something. Kingship is all about protection, exercising authority, and reclaiming conquered territory. Sometimes it's even about taking the war right into the enemy's camp. What you say? Sometimes it is even about taking the war right into the enemy's camp. The enemy is always lurking about somewhere, seeking to divide and conquer, to destroy our lives and to devour our substance. A slave mentality simply rolls over and yields to the enemy's demand by assuming there is no other choice. Kingdom mentality faces the enemy square on and says, no way. This is mine, and you are not going to rob me anymore. I am a king. I am a queen and a child of the king. And he has given this territory to me. This is my territory. I got self-control over the words that I speak, over the thoughts that I have in my mind. I have authority, and I'm about to exercise self-control. Ooh. We must be ready to stand firm. Take authority in Yahushua's name and reclaim what is ours by right. Whew. Priests who are also kings. I think he's empowering us right now for this journey. Oh, I'm loving it. Priests who are also kings. The Most High Yah is after building on earth a kingdom of kings and priests, not to separate classes, or caskets, but two offices combined in the same person after the order of Melchizedek. You are king and priest together. Ooh. Ooh. Except for Yahushua HaMashiach, such a combination had never existed since Adam. He's trying to tell you the power and authority that he has given you, and he needs you to exercise your faith. Except for Yahushua HaMashiach, such a combination had not existed since Adam. A king or queen is a royal executive, and a minister who exercises rule and judgment over a domain, while a priest is a spiritual representative between the Most High Yah and his people, and responsible for the spiritual well-being of the nation. Adam needed neither a king nor a priest, because he was already both. Adam needed neither a king nor a priest, because he was already both. Before the fall, Adam was a king with administrative authority over the earthly domain, but was also a priest who enjoyed intimate, immediate, direct, and open fellowship with the Most High Yah. Ooh, child. The Most High Yah's original plan was for both king and priest to be the same person, but ever since the fall, mankind has been trying to keep the two separated. When the Most High Yah delivered the nation of Israel from slavery in Egypt and called them to be his own people, he told them, now if you obey me fully and keep my covenant, then out of all the nations you will be my treasured possession. Although the whole earth is mine, you will be for me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. Exodus chapter 19, verse 5 and 6. It was the Most High Yah's desire to bless all the nations and people of the earth through Israel, as he had promised Abraham centuries earlier. That is why he called the Israelites a kingdom of priests. Y'all better come on in here this morning. That is why he called the Israelites a kingdom of priests. They were to be his representatives before the rest of the world. Although the nation of Israel as a whole failed in this regard, the Most High Yah did not abandon his original plan and design. In the fullness of time, Yahushua came in the flesh of a son of Israel. But in the spirit, the Most High Yah's promised blessing to the world. The Most High Yah has always wanted a priest with a crown. Ooh, child. Come on now. Exercise your faith. The Most High Yah always wanted a priest with a crown. The problem with a democracy, republic, monarchy, dictatorship, or any other system of human government is that they separate the offices of king and priest. In a fallen world, it is probably a wise and necessary concession, because with sinful people, the power of the state combined with the power of religion easily becomes overwhelmingly oppressive. Separate offices of king and priest can serve as balances against each other. King of kings and Lord of lords. Say it again, Dr. J. King of kings and Lord of lords. This separation is not what the Most High Yah originally designed or intended. And his purpose is to restore the offices of king and priest into what? You are a king and a priest after the order of Melchizedek. Yahushua fulfilled this when he came to earth. Like Adam, Yahushua was and is a king. When Pilate asked Yahushua, "Are you the king of the Jews?" In John chapter 18, verse 33, Yahushua replied, "My kingdom is not of this world. My kingdom is from another place." You are right in saying I am a king. In fact, for this reason I was born, and for this I came into the world, to testify to this truth. According to John chapter 18, verse 36 and 37, he is the one the book of Revelation calls King of Kings and the Most High of Most Highs. In Revelation chapter 19, verse 16. At the same time, Yahushua is also a priest. The New Testament book of Hebrews presents Yahushua as the great high priest who intercedes for us before the Father. You better come on, Holy Ghost. Therefore, since we have a great high priest who has gone through the heavens, Yahushua, the Son of the Most High Yah, let us hold firmly to the faith we profess. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weakness, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet was without sin. Let us then approach the throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 14 through 16. Yahushua is the example, the prototype of what the Most High Yah desires for his children. You didn't think Yahushua was practicing some self-control? Woo! My kingdom is not of this world. Come on, Most High Yah. He wants us to be like Yahushua, kings and priests in the world. Kings to faithfully represent his government and execute his authority on the earth. He wants us to be priests who will represent his love, grace, and mercy to the world of people stumbling in the darkness with no knowledge either of him or of his kingdom. This is the purpose that lies behind his call to each of us. When we came to Hamashiach, as Peter wrote in the first New Testament letter, but you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people belonging to the Most High Yah, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. Once you were not a people, but now you are the people of the Most High Yah. Once you had not received mercy, but now you have received mercy. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9 through 10. The Most High Yah's super agents in a dark world. What you say? The Most High Yah's super agents in a dark world. We, the church, the called out ones of Yahushua HaMashiach, are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, called of the Most High Yah, to declare his praises to a dark world going through a pandemic, death upon death upon death. A royal priesthood is another way of saying that each one of us is both a king or queen and a priest. Our the Most High has called and commissioned each of us as his ambassadors, his agents, and leading those still trapped in darkness into the wonderful light that's upon us on Hanukkah of his kingdom. Paul describes our special calling this way. Therefore, if anyone is in Hamashiach, he is a new creation. The old has gone. The new has come. All this is from the Most High Yah, who reconciled us to himself through Hamashiach and gave us the ministry of reconciliation. That the Most High Yah was reconciling the world to himself in Hamashiach, not counting men's sins against them. And he has committed to us the message of reconciliation. We are therefore Hamashiach's ambassadors, as though the Most High Yah were making his appeal through us. We implore you on Hamashiach's behalf, be reconciled to the Most High Yah. The Most High Yah made him with who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of the Most High Yah. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17 through 21. As followers of Hamashiach, children of the Most High Yah, and citizens of his realm. We have no priority greater than proclaiming his kingdom. Yahushua devoted his earthly ministry to proclaiming the kingdom, and his priority is ours as well. When Yahushua came, he fulfilled the first part of his Father's plan of the ages. He restored the kingdom of heaven on earth. Through his Ruach spirit, he has called each of us back home to our rightful place as royal citizens so that we can exercise our rights and authority right now and experience the victory of kingdom living on a daily basis. That's going to take some self-control. He has also invited us to join him in his work of reconciling the world to himself. This is his focus, and it must also be ours. Everything else is secondary. What you say? Everything else is secondary. The kingdom of the Most High Yah is all that matters. And apart from the kingdom of the Most High Yah, nothing else matters. Yahushua command to us today is the same as that which he gave to his disciples 2,000 years ago. You better come on, Holy Spirit. Yahushua command to us today is the same as that which he gave to the Talmudims, his disciples, 2,000 years ago. As you go, preach this message. The kingdom of heaven is near. Matthew chapter 10, verse 7. We are his people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, an army of ambassadors, commissioned to bring reconciliation between the Most High Yah and the nations. Let us be careful to heed our Most High's command. Let us preach the kingdom of the Most High Yah. And here are your chapter principles. Ooh-wee. The kingdom of the Most High Yah must be our highest priority. Yahushua gave us no other commission. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? The kingdom of the Most High Yah must be our highest priority. Yahushua gave us no other commission. Number 2, whatever we see in the physical world has a corresponding greater reality in the spiritual world. Number 3, the Most High Yah sent Yahushua HaMashiach, his only begotten son, the second Adam, to undo the curse brought upon mankind by the first Adam. Number 4, our Father is always working, and we should be working also. Number 5, only the Most High Yah can give life. And since the Son of the Most High Yah is the same essence, the same stuff as the Father, the Son can also give life. Number 7. Because he fulfilled his Father's will perfectly and without sin. Yahushua, the Son of Man, was qualified to judge the race of man. Number 8. In Hamashiach, we are authoritative on earth because we are human just as he was. Number 9. If you are a believer, you are a saint. And if you are a saint, you are the heirs to the kingdom of the Most High Yah. Number 10. Kingship is all about protection, exercising authority, and reclaiming and conquering territory. Number 12. The Most High Yah's purpose is to restore the offices of king and priest into one. Number 13. The kingdom of the Most High Yah is all that matters. And apart from the kingdom of the Most High Yah, nothing else matters. Glory to your name. Hallelujah. And here are your next 5 principles under the 8th commandment. Exodus chapter 20 verse 13. You shall not steal. Principle number 470. You shall not steal. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 11. Principle number 471. You shall not deny falsely. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 11. Principle number 472. You shall not lie to one another. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 11. Principle number 473. You shall not retain a worker's wage overnight until morning. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 13. And principle number 474. You shall not rob. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 13. All praises to the Most High Yah. All praises to the Most High Yah. All praises to the Most High Yah.
If I should ever leave and wanna come home, please don't close the door on me.
Yes, Yah.
If I should go astray,
I know your love, your love.
back home someday.
Bless your name.
I should ever leave and wanna come home,
Sound the shofar. go astray. I hear your love calling. I hear your love calling me, calling me. Come back home, come back home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. So good. So good, 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 so good. This was absolutely powerful. Shema, Israel. Hear, listen, and obey. Woo! So good. Don't forget, tomorrow we remember his Sabbath and we keep it holy. So starting tomorrow at noon, we will start with the praise and worship songs. Y'all get into meditation. Get ready for a word like never before, because the Most High Yah is about to blow your mind, as always, on 5 a.m. prayer. We remember his Sabbath and we keep it holy. Oh, bless you, Queen Adrian. Bless you, Queen Doreen, child. I love him. Won't he set us up? He's setting us up to walk in his principles, y'all. But you have to realize you got to do something. Faith without works is dead. Obedience without works is dead. So you got to exercise your faith, starting with self-control. We are on a self-control journey. And so when you're on a self-control journey, you're checking yourself. You don't have time to worry about nobody else, what they doing, what they saying, how they doing it. You're checking yourself. The Most High is doing a stripping right now. And that stripping comes with changing our mindsets. So we're going to have to change how we feel, what we feel, because sometimes we operate in our emotions, and we don't need to be doing that. So it's a stripping going on. So that's like another layer. I'm telling you, this Torah is like an onion. He just keeps peeling back layers. He just keeps peeling back layers. And it's like a diamond ring. It depends on which way the light hits it. It just, all the different facets of the diamond will sparkle. But right now, he's pulling back the layers that we may see. And he's showing us ourselves. So the first set of commandments that we walked through was about our relationship with the Most High Yah. Now we're into the second set, almost at the end, walking in the 8th commandment, thou shalt not steal. That's our relationship with one another. Did you hear the principle speak? It says we should not lie to one another. We should not rob. These are the things of relationships. And right now he's trying to build relationships, giving relationships a foundation, because we didn't use the principles in building our relationships. So starting with the purpose and power of the woman, we're going to learn about our relationship with the Most High Yah. Then going into understanding the man, then we're going to understand the way the Most High Yah created man to be. Then going into the relationship of the family, the heirs, his children, how he wanted his kingdom set up. He calls us a royal priesthood and a holy nation. Now is the time for us to be taught like never before, because 5 a.m. prayer is calling for the kingdom to come. Do you realize when you call for the kingdom to come, that the Most High Yah is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he needs to repent? He is setting up his kingdom on earth through you. This is serious. These are not just teachings. It's a lifestyle. How do I live my life? Yes. I want you to strip me. David said, purge me. Renew in me a clean going to take some self-control. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge the Most High Yah, because he is directing your path. Shema, Israel, hear, listen, and obey. Whew. May the Most High Yah bless you and keep you. May the Most High Yah make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Most High Yah lift up his countenance upon you and give you his peace. Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. We are about to enter into his sweet rest, his Sabbath day. Shabbat Shalom. So they shall put my name on the children of Israel, and I will bless them. Selah, Queen. Selah. Bless you, beautiful one. Bless you, Doreen. Queen Doreen, tell Mother I love her, I love her, I love her, I love her. I'm constantly praying for you guys and keeping you lifted. And I know this thing called life continues to happen. I get it, Queen Adrian. I understand. Sometimes I get up too and my body is just racking with pain sometimes. And that's when we got to know when to lay down. We got to know when to rest. Just because you rest don't mean you missing the word. Is always recorded. You can always go back and listen. I know it's important to be here when live is going on, but the Most High Yah understands. You know, your body needs rest. We get it. Some mornings I'll be like this, Most High, please, can I lay here? He'll say yes. And then some mornings he's like, no, get up. And I have to say, okay, well then I'm going to have to do all things through you who strengthen me today, because I don't have no strength. He'd be like, good, you out the way now. So keep pressing through, keep pressing through, keep pressing through, keep pressing through. I'm praying for y'all as y'all are praying for me. And I know y'all praying for me. Thank you for praying for me. I know y'all praying for me. I know it. It's not that I think it, oh, they may prayed for me today. No, I know y'all praying for me, because I lift you guys up daily. Everybody on 5 a.m. prayer. Bless you, King Raynard, King Stefan, everybody that was on today, Queen Karen, Queen Robbie. I love y'all so much. Queen Evelyn, bless you. Keep being obedient. Just keep being obedient. Keep being obedient. Queen Gina, love you, beautiful one. Just keep being obedient. And our exercise now, and we're going to exercise our faith, and we're going to walk in the fruit of the Spirit, which is self-control, Queen Gina. Yeah. The Most High has given us an instruction to walk out self-control until he say stop. Until he say stop. I thought it was just for the day, Queen Gina. Until he say stop. So the teaching and the law, prophets, and the writings and the introduction, as always, they all come together. Out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, let it be established. That's it. Out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, let it be established. So exercise your faith, self-control. Thank you, Most High Yah. Shema, Israel. Hear, listen, and obey. So get to the blog spot, get to Facebook, get to YouTube. It will encourage you. Have a supernatural day 6 going into sunset day 7, celebrating the Sabbath. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. I love you, love you, love you. Oh, I love you. You know I love you. Bye now. So good. So good.